And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, D.A. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
On the free throw, no good.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Fultz against Cunningham. Pass to Burks. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Here's Cunningham. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart a screen. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Banchero. Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pistons passing it around. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Inside, here's Bogdanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Bogdanovic staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Now here's Fultz. It's deflected. And now the Pistons fast break. Pass to Duran. Here's the screen. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Knocks down the three ball. Bogdanovich has got 5. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
And here's Banchero after Bojan Bogdanovich getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Cunningham outside. Stewart kicks to Burks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Fultz against Cunningham. Wagner outside. Back to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Harris outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Works for 3. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Fultz looking around. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Banchero. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Passes it to Burks. Here's Stewart. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Banchero. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Over Bogdanovich. And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Burks against Harris. Burks, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Burks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Cunningham outside. There's the pick from the arc. Burks can't get it to go. Orlando trailing here. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Harris setting the pick for Fultz. Driving in. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. It's stolen by Banchero. Harris outside. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team second.
Cunningham against Fultz. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Pistons leading. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Detroit, no good that time either. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. There's the triple. The shot missing. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The pass to Burks. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And it's Wagner missing. Burks dishes to Cunningham. Stewart up top. Back to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Bagley, he's checked in for Duren. Bay comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. On defense, Detroit. It's tipped and stolen by Ivy. Bogdanovich against Isaac. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Now, here's Ivy. 4 on the clock. Kicks to Hayes. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Isaac passes to Bull. Now Suggs. It's rebounded by Hayes. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Bay. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The Magic trail by 6. Now Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Unable to get that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Anthony. And here's Ivy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Anthony. Over Bagley. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Pistons on offense. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. To the left wing. Got a piece of it.
Get that out of here. Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Hayes. Down low. Isaac with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
He kicks it to Bull. Anthony against Bogdanovich. Wagner outside. Dishes it to Suggs. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Noel's checked in for Detroit. He hits both from the stripe.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Now, here's Ivy. Back to Hayes. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Ivy with the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Suggs with the ball. Count it. Good. Suggs has got 6 points.
Boy, great strength, great balance. Jalen Suggs shows you the ability to finish through contact.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. The dish to Noel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Diallo, he's checked in for Detroit. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Ross in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Diallo. To the middle. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Bull.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 7. Pass to Ross. Passes it to Bull. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Bay. Six to shoot. Launches a 3. And no good. What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovic. He has been the story for the Detroit Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Hamidou Diallo, Duran out there with Noel. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Livers in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Ross. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Joseph. He dishes it to Noel. Back to Joseph. Jacks up a 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Well, Orlando shooting a pretty sorry 29% for the floor here. Here's Bamba. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Now, here's Wagner. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Then for the Magic. Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Harris comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Fultz finds Carter. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Harris.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Fultz the pass to Harris. Stewart against Carter. Back to Harris. Rebounded by the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The Magic trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook. Wagner's got his second basket. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Bogdanovich is checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Diallo. And a switcher also for Orlando. Banchero's checked in for Bull. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Wagner. Bogdanovich, no luck. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. And here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Carter. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Cunningham against Fultz. Stewart with the screen on Wagner. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Back to Wagner. The pass to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham against Fultz. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Stewart finds Joseph. Pistons passing it around. Stewart, a screen for Joseph. Bangs home the trifecta. Joseph's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And this is a shot Corey Joseph didn't have in his arsenal early on, but a ton of work put in, and now he's effective from deep.
Fultz with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
For your Pistons, Pistons. For your Pistons, Pistons.
Here are the Magic now. It's a 5-point game. Cunningham against Fultz. Shot to stop the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
So he can't get either to fall.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Detroit lead.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Shooting for Orlando, Banchero, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look here for Detroit. Bagley, he's checked in for Duren. Bays subbed in for Isaiah Stewart. Hampton, he's checked in for the Magic. And so he hits both. And here are the Pistons now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Bay now top of the key. Back to Cunningham. Here's Bay. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Ivy. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for Gary Harris.
Team second. In for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac.
The Magic trail by 5. Now, here's Hampton. Inside. Here's Banchero. The shot from the low post is good. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Up top, Bay. And there's another one for the Pistons. Well, Orlando shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Drops in the layup for 2. Banchero's got 10.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Bojan Bogdanovich, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Now, here's Hampton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Suggs. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Hampton.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Nerlens Noel checks in for Bogdanovich. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Suggs. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Bagley. Here's a screen by Noel. They get it back. The Magic trail by 4. Now Hampton. Dishes it to Anthony. Pass to Wagner.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
The Magic have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Both free throws good from Wagner.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Ivy passes to Hayes. Bagley bounce pass. And here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Bagley kicks to Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Bagley. And the 3 off target. The Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Outside Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Well, Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Bol, he's checked in for the Magic. And it's tied up with that one. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Now, here's Hampton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Anthony. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hayes with it. No points in the game yet for him. Bagley with a screen on it. Ivy. Off the left rim and out. Well, Orlando shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Passes to Bamba. Here's Hampton. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Bay against Isaac. They get a hand on it. Trying to end the drought. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the wing right side. Hampton passes to Isaac. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Isaac's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Yeah, Isaac has got a high release, excellent balance in the mid-range, really nicely done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bay kicks to Hayes. Hit the floater. Outside, Bagley. This one for 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Magic making a switch here. And Orlando has possession. They lead by 4. Here's Anthony. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Orlando out in front as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
What stood out to me is the way they crash the glass. These guys go hard after every miss, and that's reflected in the score.
They look like the hungrier team, or maybe I'm just getting hungry myself.
And let's take a moment to shift gears and check out the upcoming schedule.
They've got a rough stretch of road games on the horizon, but that could be an opportunity for them to bond and grow closer as a team.
Well, hopefully they will see it exactly the same way, Shaq. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Now here's Fultz. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Now here's Banchero. Yes, that goes in. Banchero's got the first basket of the second half here for Orlando. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Cunningham. The offensive rebound. The Pistons working the ball around now. They set the pick to the inside and stolen by Wagner. Harris against Burks. Here's Banchero. Here's Harris. And the shot goes in. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Cunningham pushes it to Bogdanovic. Sinks that one from the post. Bogdanovic has got 16.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovic, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wagner passes to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. There's Wagner with the three. And no good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. The pass to Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovic. Back to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Fultz. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here's Wagner. Out to Carter. Pass to Harris. Carter with a screen on Burks. And the basket by Harris.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Cunningham outside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Wendell Carter. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Now, here's Fultz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. It's deflected. Now Cunningham. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Stewart. Tight defense on him. A three from Bogdanovich. And he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got 19 points.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And it's Banchero missing. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Stewart. Here's Duran, defended by Carter. Cunningham against Fultz. Here's Duran. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Cunningham kicks to Burks. The three-pointer no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 14. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. They trail by 6. Cunningham outside. No good on the three.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Harris dishes to Fultz. Now the pass to Banchero. With the drive. That shot missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Now a timeout called by Orlando. For the Pistons, Livers is checked in, and Diallo subbed in for Bogdanovich. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Jalen Suggs comes in for Harris. And Hampton subbed in for Fultz. Suggs with the ball. He has 6. Wagner outside. There's the 3. And Hampton with the basket on the assist from Wagner. Hampton's got his second basket of the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ivy passes to Burks. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Suggs. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Now, here's Ivy. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointers off the mark. Magic leading by 7. And Carroll passes to Hampton. Here's Suggs. Kicks it to Hampton. Magic moving the ball around. Wagner wide open. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Marvin Bagley comes in for Duren. Bays subbed in for Burks. And a change for the Magic. Bowles checked in. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Bay. Up and in on the layup. Bay's got 6. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Now here's Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bay against Wagner. Bay, no good. Magic leading by 5. Now, here's Hampton. He's got 5. Wagner, right side. No good on the triple. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Back to Bay. Takes a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Hampton. Some last season stats for him. Average 7 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit. And a change for the Magic. Anthony's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pistons trail by 6. Now Bay. He's got 6. Hayes finds Bay. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Banchero. Bay pulls it in. Pistons shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Pass to Diallo. Here's Hayes. Diallo, a screen on Anthony. Back to Diallo. And they get it back. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Anthony taking his time here. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bay. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
That free throw good from Bay. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Nerlens Noel checks in for the Pistons. Corey Joseph comes in for Diallo. He's perfect from the line this time. Orlando leading by 4. Anthony right side. Pass to Ross. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Bull with the lay-in.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Joseph. Here's Bay. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Passes it to Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
You have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
First free throw is good.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
And Anthony drops them both. And to see your son, Greg, find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Now here's Bagley. No good from outside. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ross. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Ross has got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Now here's Ross, covered by Hayes. Ross kicks the ball. Shot clock at 5 from 18 feet away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Pistons trail by 8. And here's Bay. He's got 8. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Magic leading by 8. We've got Kate Cunningham. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duran. And it's Burks in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Carter with the screen. Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the career Gary Harris has had up to this point?
What you love about Gary Harris is he's going to do whatever his coaching staff asks him to do. He can make a three-point shot with great consistency. He's willing to share the basketball. He can make clutch free throws late. There was a time in his career where he was a real force on the defensive end.
He's off on the first.
What you love about Gary Harris is he builds his reputation on the defensive end, then slowly constructs an offensive game that made him a dangerous scorer. If this guy's healthy, he can be a big-time part of a big-time winning team.
Good on the second free throw. Cunningham with it. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Fultz against Cunningham. Steps back and fires. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Fultz. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Marquette Fultz at the line for 1.
Free throw good from Fultz. Pistons trail by 12. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Bogdanovich against Wagner. In the corner, it's Harris. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Well, the three-point corner is such a money shot for Gary Harris.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cunningham. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Wagner wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Stewart up top. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Stewart. D right on him. Bogdanovich. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He kicks to Fultz. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Banchero, that's good.
Well, this guy knows it's his role to get his guys going. Fultz doing a nice job moving the ball.
Timeout called, the Pistons.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Thank you, David. Cunningham against Fultz. Tries from the block, and Cunningham with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Duran pulls it in. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Cunningham against Fultz. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot. The Pistons working the ball around now. Burks can't get it to go. Magic leading by 10. Banchero dishes to Fultz. There's the pass to Banchero. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Sinks the triple.
Well, the continued evolution of the center position. Guys like Wendell Carter Jr., boy, they are capable from deep.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Cunningham sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovich. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Carter with the three. Rebound by the Pistons.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Burks the pass to Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Cunningham, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
That one is no good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And it's Carter missing. Pistons trail by 12. Now, here's Cunningham. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Back to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Carter with a screen on Bogdanovich. Wagner passes to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
And he makes the first. And for Wendell Carter Jr., you know, Doris, he is still in the very early stages of his career, obviously.
That's the exciting thing to me, Kevin, is that as good as he is right now, there's tremendous room for growth. Combine his physical tools with the diverse skill set, Wendell Carter should be a staple at the center position for a long time.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
At the line for Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovich taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Fultz, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Cunningham. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Cunningham's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Drives to the hoop. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 11 in the second half.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Fultz against Cunningham. Inside, Duran. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Here's Wagner, and the layup falls.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Fultz against Cunningham. Six to shoot. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. The Pistons making a change here. Dave's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Bol, he's checked in for Banchero. Magic leading by 11. Now Fultz. Wagner outside. Misses off the left iron. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And here's Fultz. To the paint. And that one's good, Wagner. And it's 8 points for Franz Wagner.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Magic leading by 11. Fultz with the ball. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Carter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 13. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Burks, the pass to Cunningham. From 11 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Cunningham's got 12 now in this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Wagner.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
At the line for the Magic, Wagner. Wagner. At the line for 2.
That's good from Wagner.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here is Cunningham. Takes it off the glass.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Carter with a screen on Bogdanovich. Wagner passes to Carter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:56 left in the fourth.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And there's the pass to Ross. He feeds it to Carter. Over Bogdanovich. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Ross. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Burks for 3. Cans it from downtown.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Up top, Wagner. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Wagner kicks to Fultz. 4 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
To the middle, and stolen by Bull.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Magic.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Paolo Banchero.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. A different look here for Detroit. Noel's checked in for Bay. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Alec Burks. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bull. Hampton's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Now, here's Hampton. He's guarded closely. Pass to Isaac. And Anthony gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 11.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Orlando ball. Coming onto the floor, the York Pistons, Isaiah Lillard.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Hampton. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Carol, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time